All right, let's dive into something that is honestly one of the most confusing and painful parts of being human. We're going to break down the unsettling psychology of why we find ourselves craving the very people who ignore us. It's a maddening feeling, isn't it? I'm sure this hits close to home for a lot of us. You know how it goes, right? Your mind just keeps wandering back to them, replaying every little interaction, just trying to figure out what happened. And you know this feeling. You've been staring at your phone maybe for days, nothing, and then bam! That notification buzzes, and it's not just relief, is it? It's a rush. Your heart is literally pounding, and for that 1 second, everything feels right again. And this is the heart of the whole paradox. I mean, logically, it makes zero sense. We should walk away from someone who's indifferent, but our emotions take over, and their lack of attention becomes this prize we feel we absolutely have to win. So what is going on here? Why are we wired this way? Well, let's get into the science of it. Okay, so the very first thing you need to hear is this. This is not a flaw in your character. It's not a weakness. It's actually a pretty predictable, hardwired thing that our brains do. And it all starts with a simple principle from economics that applies to our hearts. And here's the key idea. When someone's attention isn't a sure thing, when it's inconsistent, our brain automatically labels it as a scarce resource. Think about it like diamonds or a limited edition sneaker. The less there is of something, the more we want it. It's not that the person is suddenly more valuable, it's that their attention feels more valuable, simply because it's so hard to get. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. What is actually happening inside your brain during this whole cycle? Because this isn't just about feelings, this is pure biochemistry. And honestly, it looks a lot like an addiction. This concept, man, it is one of the most powerful forces in all of psychology. It's the exact same principle that gets people hooked on slot machines in Vegas. You pull the lever, you don't know if you're gonna win, so you just keep pulling. When someone gives you attention randomly, a text here, a like there, your brain gets hooked on the possibility of the next reward. So look at this comparison, it really lays it all out. The consistent texter, that's safe, it's predictable, it actually calms your nervous system down, but the inconsistent one, their attention is scarce, that creates this wild cycle of tension and release that floods your brain with dopamine, that's the feel-good reward chemical. Your brain literally starts to crave that high, even though it comes with a ton of anxiety. So, okay, we've got the brain chemistry, but there's another layer here, something deeper. And it often has way less to do with the other person and a whole lot more to do with our own ego and our sense of self-worth. Because when someone goes quiet on you, what's the little voice in the back of your head that pipes up? It's this one, isn't it? Am I not enough? Their distance stops feeling like just disinterest. It starts to feel like a judgment on your value. And our first instinct isn't to walk away. It's to try and prove that judgment wrong. And that's when the ego takes over. Look at this list. It stops being about a real, genuine connection, and it turns into a mission, right? You have to prove you're worthy. You have to win their interest. Suddenly, this person becomes the gatekeeper to the validation you feel like you're missing. Okay, so we get the why now, right? We've got the scarcity principle, the dopamine addiction, the ego game. The big question is, how in the world do you break free from this cycle? It all starts with one simple but really powerful shift in your focus. And here's a super practical two-step tool you can use. The very next time you feel that obsessive pull, that anxiety, that need to check your phone again, just pause, stop, don't do anything. And in that little bit of space you've created for yourself, you're gonna ask one critical question. And this question is the whole game changer. It cuts right through all that emotional fog and makes you get honest. Are you truly drawn to them as a person, their personality, their values, their kindness? Or are you just hooked on the chase, addicted to that up and down feeling and the deep down need to prove your worth? Just being honest with yourself about that answer, that's how you go from being reactive, from being stuck in the chase, to making a conscious choice. It's about finally learning the difference between what feels exciting because it's stressful and what is actually healthy and good for you. And this breakdown here, it's so important. On one side, you've got activation. That's the chase. It feels like anxiety, guessing games, constantly trying to prove yourself. Your body is on high alert. But on the other side, that's real affection. And that feels like peace. It's consistent, it's secure, it's about actual connection, not winning some kind of prize. We get so used to mistaking that anxiety for passion, but a real healthy connection shouldn't feel like you're constantly on edge. And I really want to be clear about this. If any of this is hitting home for you, it does not mean you are weak or desperate. Not at all. It just means you're human. It means your entire system is brilliantly tuned for connection. Your brain is doing exactly what it's designed to do. This isn't a flaw, it's a feature. It's a sign that you have a huge capacity to care. So I'm gonna leave you with this one final thought, this one question to really sit with. Just imagine for a second, what would it feel like to pour all of that amazing attention and energy into someone who doesn't make you question your value? Someone who makes you feel more certain of it. That's not settling. That is choosing yourself. That's choosing peace over anxiety and choosing real connection over the exhausting, endless chase.